Making my next smoke nades flashes video for DE Overpass. So I'm going to start with smokes for city side. So the first area is 3 smokes from this corner of the bin. Push yourself up in here. First one is for short, where you throw it, you aim it there, top left of this triangle. That's on the roof and the wall, and it should smoke just here. Next one, same place, push yourself into this corner, edge of the apartment building, and up to this wire here, and it'll smoke in short pipe, surf pipe. The last one, push yourself into the crouch and use a jump throw bind to aim at the bottom of this circle, and it should hit the edge of that and bounce into monster, which is pretty sweet. Next one, so when you want to rush surf, you come down here, you get your aim. So there's a white area, then there's a grey section, then there's a white area if you look from back here. So it's darker in this area, you just aim for the darker area when you come out. And it'll smoke in there. That's a bit of a whiff because I hit the door. Then you come out, aim for the darker area and just right click underhand. It'll bounce in, which means you can rush through short. Next one is for if you want to smoke off these stairs right here in a better way. As you come through here, you aim just above this bin, and it should smoke on the stairs, right in the middle. And the last one for the CT side is coming down here. If you're in connector, if you go in this corner, aim at this dot on the wall, or just to the left of this line. You'll basically make a one-way where you can set up on here, see just over it, and they can't see you at all. You have to be worried about people pre-firing this angle. That's the only issue with that. Just got a cough. So moving on to T-sided smokes. First one's from here. Go up to the flower, and there's a branch section right here. You just aim in the middle of it, this straight section, aim in the middle of it, and it'll smoke off the toilet door. It's flush with it as well, so it's quite good. Corners anyone that's in this side or in this side. Next one, it's actually 3 smokes in the same position again. Come up to this edge of this wall. All of these smokes go up to the height of this pillar. So you got this inside corner of the apartment building. You go to the top, throw. This one, this little block at the top, you go again up to the same area and then throw, and then the last one's above the billboard. Same area and throw. First one lands just by the barrel, second one lands on sight, and the third one lands just here. So I would say the best one you want to throw if you want a fake B would be this first one. It's definitely the most useful. So it fakes a push out a monster. So next view is from highway. First when you come into this bench corner, you aim at the left side of the man's head, and it will bounce off here in this pipe and then smoke off the truck. Next one, smoking bank, you push yourself into this corner, and this white circle you aim to the right side of it, and it will smoke off bank. And the last one from this kind of area is the middle of the bench. Jump on, you aim at the woman's head, and it will land just there. I'll show that one again, so I did it pretty fast. Jump up at the middle of the woman's head, and it will smoke off the stairs. Next ones are all from long area. So first one is from 2 from the same area. Put yourself in the middle of this sign, and you can throw 2 smokes. One's at the top left of this pole, about there. The other one's at the top of the A. So the first one smokes off this crossover, and the second one smokes off bank. So that's the middle of the sign, top left of this, or the top of the A. So the next one be more on sight. So you push yourself up against this wall, and you follow this pillar here up a little bit into the air. The smoke, and it was smoke off the middle of the site. Combine that with this smoke, which I've already shown, and this smoke here. You've got the wall of smokes on A. Next one's stairs. Should be like this. Push yourself up into this corner. You go up in the middle of this, so between here and here, around the middle, and up to the top of the ball thingy. And it will smoke the stairs. This doesn't. It's a little bit of a one-way there. That doesn't really matter too much. You can actually throw it slightly more to the right. Push yourself right into the right side of it. Then up the edge of here. Instead. And it won't be a one-way for this side either. And the last one from this area is you push yourself onto this edge of the lamppost. It's like a square. You push yourself onto this edge. You aim up from this circle and over from this one. It's like here. Smoke off sight. This would be like a plant strat. You smoke there, and you smoke here, and you get a nice little wall to come out of long and plant here. Okay, so the next smokes are all at B area. So I'm going to do 3 for walkway first. First one you go into the edge of this barrel, and then this rectangle you go on the left side up to the second last lights. And throw the smoke. It'll bounce onto the walkway. Next walkway smokes from this corner here. Push yourself into the corner. Top of this pillar. Just aim up a little bit from it. And it will land just there. Just in walkway again, and then the last one's from surf. Come into this corner. Aim at this nail, right? You see there's a nail right here. Aim for that, and it will bounce twice and land on walkway. That's a really quick one. You can just run in, drop the smoke, and run up here, and you can challenge people. This next one is for this area on site. So the first one's from over here. Push yourself into this corner. Aim at the top of the weird tower thing. It'll land on site. Next one's from over here. Push yourself into this corner. You go up about half. You go on this line. Go about halfway up the wall on the highway. It'll bounce down onto the same area. Next one, there's 2 for the barrels. This one's a pretty difficult one. Push yourself onto this shadow. You see there's a line here and a line here. You go in between them and up to the top of the wall. This line, middle, top of the wall. And it will smoke the bounce off the barrel onto the crossover. And if you want to do the same thing, but from surf, you go up into here. See there's this pole, you go to the top of the next pole. You throw a smoke and the base just bounces straight off of the barrel and does the same thing. I see this one's slightly easier and actually kind of better because it covers a bigger area and it's more reliable. This basically will always smoke this off, whereas this one you could miss pretty easy. The last one is 2 for heaven. It's actually not the last one, but yeah, 2 for heaven. So you push 7 to this corner. You aim, so there's the start, the middle, and the end sections. You go from the start and the middle, go in between the 2 on that pole. Smoke this, or you can go from up here and aim where there's a little square. Go up here, there's a little square section. Aim at the top right of the square. Aim at the top right of the square, and it'll do the same thing. And the last one is for this side and this side of this area. So the first one, you go here, you aim at this little nail, and you left click. Smoke the right side. The second one, you go back here, back into this corner. Then this line, you just go halfway along it and just below it. It should double bounce and smoke the left. So if you put them together with a heaven smoke, it's almost like a deeper B-site smoke strat. So you've got the whole wall across here, and you can take all of the site with flashbangs and mollies. And that is it for the smokes on CD side and T side. Next we'll be doing nades, flash, and mollies. So yeah, nades, flash, and mollies. First one is just a general kind of molly from anywhere up on this platform. If you aim anywhere to the left of this pillar, you're going to molly toxic. Just throw it from anywhere. You can throw it down here. All three land on toxic. Quite simple, pretty obvious. Doesn't even have to be anywhere near accurate. You'll get it in every time. Next one is the short rush anti-molly for T side. Jump onto the right side of this pallet, and then there's a little triangle right here. You just go in the middle of the triangle, and I'll molly the short rush. The next one is one from connector. So you push up onto this line, and then the middle of this window, you aim up to this bar, and you throw once you reach here. Oh no, here. You throw once you reach there. So the top of the window, and it should molly toxic from connector, which is quite good for a B fake. It's a pretty strong molly. You can also throw flashes from here from the same position. Do basically the same thing. Just aim a little lower and release a little earlier. And it'll flash just behind the pillar, which obviously doesn't flash in your teammates when they're peeking long. Peeking at monster even. So next one would be mollying the tree. This tree here. Mollying behind it. Push up onto this post. Aim anywhere kind of in this area, and just up to the height of this circle, and just run through. You'll cover basically all of this area. It's quite a good molly. You can get pretty close to where they are by the time it lands. So it lands and you can heat them. If someone plays that spot pretty frequently, quite easy to clear it. The last one is actually a molly for lorry. You push stuff up onto here. This one's quite difficult. Let's see, there's a it's like a black line, or green line. It's pretty dark, pretty obvious. You have to just walk through up to the height of the circle, or just above it, like halfway, about this height. Just... Oh wait, no, it's from the other side, it's from here. Yeah, it's like this. It's not this side, but this side. So she comes to the top of the green thing again, halfway, and just walk through. If you get the timing spot on, you can get it to land just past the smoke on it, like that. And obviously there's a smoke here. It clears out the area pretty well. That would be the T side smokes. So yeah, next ones I'm going to do more CD sided smokes. First, when you come into this area, you do like come to this corner, you do like a late jump throw. You aim it, there's like a section of decals right here. You jump and then you throw. You know, actually molly connector door. So if they're going on an A rotate, if they go rotating up from A down to B and it's pretty obvious, and you've got a player in surf which can hear them, quickly run over to here, aim at the decals, and do a late jump through. It will land down there, which is nice. Next view is from this section, from danger to stop rushes. Basically, you'll jump into this corner, aim at the bottom left of this window, and it will bounce off of this section and land just there to stop any rushes coming out of the surf pipe. Next one is mollying for like post plant kind of situations where you push yourself to this corner. There's some dots right here. There's a big dot right there. Oh. If you actually molly from this corner onto the dot, it'll bounce off the roof and molly a plant. Molly the B plant, which is quite useful in a retake. Or you can push yourself into here, aim at this little dot on the wall. There's two kind of mollies you can do from here. Push yourself into this corner, there's a dot just on the wall. Right there. That's the dot. And that actually mollies two areas. It mollies coming out of short, and it also mollies this coming up here. Or you can do it slightly differently to molly more of the monster side of it, where you aim at this dot. It'll land further down. So people coming out of monster have to like skirt around, or they can't really come up here. If you're in heaven and you want to stop a plant again, just aim for the B sign, and that mollies all of this area. Just throw it anywhere around the B sign, you'll get a pretty good one. Yeah. So another good one. If you actually come up to this door, this is again kind of a retake one to clear out the sandbags or short. You come up to this door, and you go between. There's the 6 windows right here. You can just go in the middle and just run through. And mollies all of this area. So that's like a fast retake kind of push molly. Throw the molly and like flash it. Clear anyone around this area. The last one that I have for mollies is coming up on here. You jump on this little circle. There's a little flat like purple section of flowers right there. And if you go up to the tree, top like up by this line, top of the tree branches, you throw the molly. The Molotov long. Which is good counter push molly. And yeah, from here it's just going to be like general flashes. So that's quite a good flash over this building if you want to flash anyone down in this area. Again, flashing party. You flash just over this building. You should actually just throw a nade instead. Flashes basically anyone in this area peeking here. When you're in surf, you want to flash B site, you actually want to flash behind the pillar. It's quite good to flash behind the pillar, because then anyone that's coming from monster won't get flashbanged, whereas anyone in pit or back here will be flashed, or up in heaven even will be flashed without the monster guys being flashed. You can also throw flashes like this the same way you throw the smoke if you want to flash any of these areas. It's quite a good flash as well. If you put yourself into this corner, you just run through off of here. It will bounce up nice and high just over onto sight. You flash all of monster. Yeah, that's about it. Just remember now there's a flashbang that I worked out from back here. You go to the red flower. It's supposed to land just above the connector, so you can basically someone from connector will peek out after the flash. Yeah, something like that, because this doesn't actually exist, so it won't block any flashbangs or anything. So being behind it, you can still see it. So you throw a flash like that. Then the flash lands, you can peek out of here. Look at these areas, which is a nice team flash. Also, if you're flashing long, coming out of here and you want to flash long, good way of doing it is to double click, just throw between these two circles and just nice and high. It's quite a flowy kind of throw. Peek out. It lands. It will cover anything really. It will flash this guy back here pretty well. It'll also flash this guy. Or from tree. And if he is tree, you probably won't be able to turn it, spin it, because you can't really see it through all these trees, which is nice. Yeah. Also in toilets, a lot of things you can do is using these curved walls. Like you can throw flashes off of here, and it flashes just behind the door, which is a nice flash. If you're pushing connector, where is it? Over here. Pushing connector, you can actually race someone's with good spawns, and if you go down connector properly, so dropping, push up to the edge and then drop down and hold backwards, you can actually beat someone over to here before they peek out of this area. It's nice. And then to push, you can actually throw a, if you just step backwards and throw a nade into this corner, or not a nade, a flashbang, it will actually flash this angle as well as this one. Anyone from here will be flashed. Anyone looking down connector will also be flashed, which is nice. Again, double click throw over this building is a nice way of doing a fast rush through into surf. You can also throw a team flash from here. Anywhere along this wall, just walk through and just aim under this thing. Do it with a nade. You just run up to this wall and just walk through it anywhere over there, and it'll throw a nice flash that'll pop. Nice snipe for anyone that's peeking from here. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. I don't really have any other nades or flashes or anything which is particularly useful. Yeah. It's great.